Hello, wholesome friend. Welcome back to our family gameplay with the Fishers. I'm Rockstar, and I'm so glad to have you here. The Fishers are starting off their new year with going out and about in Windenburg for the first time in a long time. If you were here for the last session, you probably remember that they were going to New Year's Eve dinner, but that did not go well. No worries, I'm gonna tell you about it. Alright, y'all, it is currently New Year's Day for the Fisher family, and they actually have some moodlets. Nathan is still, being great papa and taking care of baby girl so that Nadine can also get the rest or whatever that she needs, but she should be, coming in here to read the word, and we are going to start off with this today. I know that things have been crazy. I think I heard a phone ring, but it doesn't seem like much of anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read. I don't know what Nathan's gonna do with the baby after this, but we are in Deuteronomy 10, verses 12 through 17. This is too cute to miss, so I want to grab all of them in here. There we go. It says, "And now, Israel, what does the Lord your God require of you? He requires only that you fear the Lord your God and live in a way that pleases him, and love him and serve him with all your heart and soul. And you must always obey the Lord's commands and decrees that I am giving you today for your own good. Look, the highest heavens and the earth and everything in it all belongs to the Lord your God. Yet the Lord chose your ancestors as the objects of his love, and he chose you, their descendants, above all other nations, as is evident today. Therefore, change your hearts and stop being stubborn." Now that was verse 16. I accidentally said to verse 17, but it was to 16. Okay. Oh, she's thinking about vampires. So, y'all, she actually conquered her fear of the dark, and I don't even know when that happened. I wish she wouldn't put the book away before she checked on. And she doesn't need to do that. I'm sure she's just trying to go to sleep because she is really sleepy. And I would love for her to sleep through the morning so that they can actually go out later in the day. I'd love for them to go to the park. I wish they could go on a stroller walk, and I've seen mods for that, but right now they're not available to the public, so we won't be able to see them go through a stroller. A stroller. I hope Violet actually falls asleep. She's not yet. So Nathan is still mourning, and he's got this new fear of having unfulfilled dreams, and he also had an awful holiday, so we can talk about that. I'm so glad Violet's sleeping because I was going to be worried about her. I think we need to actually cook something because they just keep eating cake. But yeah, so I'm actually going to show you clips right now of how their New Year's Eve dinner went.
Lumbik. Chesene Fubaim.
Gathara.
Oh, Flamagoob! Osanabi! Pipital Dimfish.
Whoa. Niba
Lamina.
Tribna.
Oh, I feel so bad. He's so upset about so many things. And I'm hoping that getting them out into Windenburg would be nice for them today, for them to all feel a little bit better. Oh, Nadine. I think she's gonna come and comfort him. She's saying you make me happy while he's sad. Would that actually be a comfort?
Yibs.
I'm not sure, but let's brighten his day. She's feeling hungry too. I am gonna have her go ahead and cook then. Work? She should. Oh, that was the call that I missed earlier. I guess she's picking up. Just kidding. I hung up. She's not going. Let me let her take a vacation day. It's just crazy. I would love for him to take a vacation day too. I set it up so that he would. Yeah, he's technically supposed to be working from home, but he's not gonna do that because he has to go all the way to Muapalam. Because his job is conservationist. So we're not going. I mean, she called out. That's just what it is today, you guys. We're still having a family day, family time. So I think he just got to, talk to her about how he was feeling and different things that he's struggling with right now. But obviously he still has some things that he needs to do. Oh, he's gonna go cry in bed. Oh, seriously, like, poor guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let Nadine. Please don't eat more cake. You guys are always eating cake. Hello. Why can't I click on this right now? What's happening? Why are we glitching out so bad? Okay. Maybe I just needed to be more patient. So I want her to cook something with meat. Well, specifically breakfast food, but that's not an option. How about scrambled eggs is fine. Yeah, or a cottage pie. I know that she likes to make pies, like shepherd pie and stuff like that. Well, we'll just go with something simple. I mean, typically they wouldn't cook stuff like this. She is more into like the baking aspect of things, but it is what it is. Again, I'm just so glad that Violet is actually sleeping. It's so hard to get her to sleep because she is really clingy. She just wants to be held by her parents. I think her parents need a little bit of time. Oh. Oh, gross, Nadine. That's interesting. So at some point, Gunther asked about if he should hang out with Mitchell, and Nathan said he's not sure he can figure that out for himself. So he didn't actually give him any advice in that area. I would like for him to clean up what's in here. He also, I believe he has some spoiled food on himself. So let's just clean up and hopefully he'll feel a little bit better after cleaning. I know that I feel good after cleaning. Kim is talking about Nadine being friends with Violet Eden. Violet's her baby girl. I would hope that they were friends. I'd hope that they have a good relationship. That's too funny. I didn't even mention the fire. I know I should. Nadine, please don't do this. We don't need another one. Oh, she's embracing cooking. Not only is she not hateful toward cooking, but she actually likes it. That's funny because her pan just caught on fire. But apparently that's fun for her now. She's embracing the adventurousness of cooking. And she's at cooking level 7. Wow. That was really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. So his fear of unfulfilled wants and stuff is not great. You know what? I would love for him to play the piano. While the baby's still sleeping, they can't go out just yet. So I'm gonna come down here and just swipe on over to their room and let him play the piano because I've had that sitting there linked or pinned for a while. Can he play in a sad way? Is he not able to do that? Something bluesy would be fine. At the crossroads. I think that's how he's feeling right now. He needs to make a choice and he needs to fulfill his dreams, and I know that that has to do with music, so I just want to let him experience that. Oh, he was inspired for just a second. Maybe he's feeling inspired and sad. You got it, Nathan. I'm glad that Nadine's eating.
Oh, Lucas.
She's been thinking about all sorts of things since she got abducted by aliens. Okay, so the plant sim thing, y'all. I think I actually might want to do a plant sim arc with her at some point. It's gonna sit in the back of my head because that would be so cute. I mean, it only lasts for 5 days, and it would be fun to watch her take care of her plants and take care of her plants himself. And it makes me wonder what Nathan would think about it if she turned into a plant sim, or Nathan can turn into one. That would be funny too. I'm actually gonna get her to have a shower, and we'll get into some cold weather clothing since they'll be going out a different outfit than she was wearing already. I'll just tap on that first one, which I don't remember what it is, but that's okay. And hopefully she can have a nap before they go out. Granted, it is already 1:20 p.m. We'll see if she can get a nap in. If not, that's okay. All right, Nathan, how are you doing? Seems like he's feeling good. By the way, also on New Year's Eve, Micah invited him to be a part of the avant-garde, and we accepted because why not? You know, that's Micah. I just think it's funny because at the very beginning with Nadine, it felt impossible to try to get her to be a part of the avant-garde. Like, they just would not receive her. But I guess it's cool that Nathan can be a part of it. We're not, Nadine's not jealous at all. Nadine's not jealous. I'm really glad that he's feeling good. I think he might need to talk. Yeah, he's gonna need to discuss his fears with Nadine before he can actually be satisfied. He's gonna have a nap too. All right, I'm gonna let them nap, and then we'll head off to the park, and maybe they can talk at the park. So the Fishers are just gonna spend a little bit of time at the park today because they did get out here a little bit late. I'm wanting for Nadine to be able to go on a walk with Violet Eden, just like with Violet in the back carrier, because I think that would be cute and a good way for them to kind of just be out in the fresh air. Meanwhile, I think Nathan's just gonna spend a little bit of time alone. I did see Cameron around here. He's still feeling really sad. I really wanted for the fresh air to be helpful to him. And of course, he's researching. It's his natural bent. I actually set this dollhouse here for baby girl, but she's not actually able to play with it because, well, she just doesn't, she's not able to sit up yet on her own. I'm gonna let him ponder moves, and hopefully that will help him with his career as well. Oh, why is she crying? Oh, she's trying to sleep. She wants to sleep in the back carrier? She can look around. Thought she could. Nope, all she can do is cry herself to sleep. Well, honestly, when they cry themselves to sleep, I feel like I have to pretend that it's not them crying. They're just literally trying to sleep, and there's nothing more to it. Like, this is such a pretty scene. And believing that she's crying hurts me. Why is she so tired? Okay. Okay, how about we... Oh, she's sleeping. Yes. I was gonna say, how about we just hold her then? She's finally sleeping. Oh, now it's a peaceful walk. And it's snowing. That's too much. That's too cute. I love that. It's so peaceful. I was really wanting for them to be able to meet their neighbors out here, their new neighbors, but they actually live on the Isle. And from my perspective, it doesn't seem like people who live on the Isle typically come to normal Windenburg. And maybe it's because of, oh no, he's having a midlife crisis. Maybe it's because of the mod that I'm using to get certain Sims to be in certain areas. It is so beautiful out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to have a midlife crisis. He's really struggling. Poor guy. I think he was playing with Perry here. I actually have, oh, a comforting hug would be so nice. Is he not cold? Perry's so sweet that she's probably not gonna hiss at him, but I'm like, please don't touch Nadine's precious cat. We did kind of just leave her out here to hang out. I think Periwinkle would have liked the air too. You know, she's our little winter princess. Since it's getting late, I am gonna kind of bring them home, and I'm gonna look at that midlife crisis that he's having. Oh, that's so sad. Also, this lot is probably gonna change at some point. I'm gonna change it. It's so pretty in the winter though, so I'm glad that we got to spend some time here. So, speaking of midlife crises, New Year's Day is almost over, and I really need to get them to think about their resolutions. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. What kind of resolution would he want? I think he would want to complete an aspiration milestone, honestly. Specifically that, or raising a skill. That seems like it'd be really up his alley. I've been wanting for him to raise his logic skill for quite some time. But I'm wondering if I should go big or go home. I want him to complete an aspiration milestone. I don't think that's gonna take a long time. I don't remember exactly where he is with his musical aspiration, so I might be getting myself in trouble, but I'm just gonna choose that. At this point in time, I think that's what he would desire most, not just to get a better skill, but to really see some progress in his life. He's feeling unfulfilled, and now he has a midlife crisis. He feels like life is passing him by. So Nadine's feeling flirty because she feels really close to Nathan. Oh, why are you putting her down? I don't want her to cry. She's totally gonna cry. Let's actually go ahead and we'll have her sleep in mom and dad's room, and we'll put her to bed. Maybe we'll read to her as well. I'd love for that. And then for Nadine's aspiration, I'm not sure what she should do, but I'm just gonna, or not aspiration, but resolution. I know that she's a high achiever, so she would want to get promoted. But I mean, with this point in, her being a mom, I'm actually thinking about lose weight. I mean, I feel like that's something that she could want to do. I know that she eats a lot of sweets. It's really not a big deal to her. It hasn't been a very big deal. But since we're making resolutions, she could raise a skill. Let's go ahead and try to get her to raise her baking skill. That would be nice. And we'll have to complete that in the next week. So the first week of spring, we will be trying to raise maybe specifically her baking skill, but it can be any skill at all. Let's see if she can read her to sleep. Yeah. Tell her a bedtime story. It's not reading, but I don't think it's specifically reading. Oh, Nathan's expected at work. They both are. I guess life is starting again for both of them. No, they also were technically supposed to have a grand meal, but it's so late and I don't think they really need to do that, so I'm gonna let them just sleep. I was gonna, see if they could do a dinner, but that's fine if that does not happen. Oh my gosh, Violet. She told you a story. She's still bothered. She's gonna be real dirty when she starts waking up. No, sleep. No, please sleep. It seems like she feels... No, she's not sleeping. She is absolutely over it. And Nadine's asleep now too. I mean, they can't do much. What side are they sleeping on? I'm like, I'm gonna have Nadine just have a nap with her again. Because this isn't working. In my head, neither of them can sleep. No one can sleep because Violet won't sleep. So we'll just have a nap with her. And this actually gives Nadine more energy than a normal nap would have because I chose the mod that specifically gives her more rest. And Periwinkle is downstairs in the bathroom. Why is she hanging out down here? Oh, I wish I could have her come upstairs. I hope Periwinkle isn't feeling like not abandoned or just pushed to the side. Right now, that's the look that I'm getting from her, and that makes me sad. I really do wish we could focus on her a little bit more, but all of the energy really does have to go to the baby. It's like having a second child when you bring in a baby when you've had a pet. Oh, she's so precious. She's such a good kitten. Or, she's not a kitten anymore, but I still call her that. All right, I think I'm gonna push on to the next day or the next event and see what we can do with Nathan. So Nadine actually just met her resolution because she reached parenting level 3. That was very easy. She's got quite a bit of energy, but she does need to eat soon, and she's feeding the baby, so I know she's gonna need to eat. I'll let her celebrate the resolution being complete, but I also want her to actually give her a nap. I think we're gonna have to hold off on eating. How can we go ahead and give her a nap? I'm not seeing it. Actually, give the baby a nap while reading would be wonderful. Let's read a baking manual. Can we do that? I don't see a baking manual. That is very, very tragic. How about we just read a fiction book? I'm not sure. Hasn't she completed her gardening skill? She has. So really, it's the baking aspect of things. And for some reason, she can't read a baking book. No, don't put her down. Putting her down will just bring tears. Yeah. Wait, why? What's the problem? Alright, fine, Nadine, go eat. Now, Nathan can read to her. Maybe after he eats a slice of cake as well. They can have a slice of cake together. I know she's not gonna go to sleep. Even though she's so tired. Maybe she will fall asleep. I mean, she's always sleepy, you guys. Hopefully he can just read to her in a moment. But it is nice when they can kind of have just like sit down moments and sit together. Oh, I think she's actually gonna sleep. That's good. Whew. Semi-crisis averted for a few seconds. Their New Year's Day was very successful, of course. Seems like they are both thinking a lot about something. And Nadine wants to say something to him. Oh. Give parenting tips. Let's not start there. Let's actually talk to him about how he's feeling and like what, you know, if he still wants to go in the direction that he's going, if he's still very interested in music. I think we should ask him about that.
Oh, binge.
I thought they could discuss music. Yes. We'll just rave about her favorite singers and we'll pretend that that's what's happening. She's talking to him about, you know... He's fucking a periwinkle about car chases. Make sure you don't get any run-ins with the police. You know, I don't want to have to bail you out of jail. And Nadine apparently is not having the chat that I was hoping that she would have. But we can pretend that she already did when they were sitting here. That he can spend more time with his music, you know. She's been able to really get a handle on Violet and, you know, she's sleeping a little bit more. So he can definitely spend a little bit more time with that.